Today's engagement is on compassion fatigue. Now, what's compassion fatigue? This English word compassion itself sort of has this meaning of forgetting oneself. Now, that's a sidebar. Providing care, love, affection, understanding other people, relating to other people, and if possible, taking action by providing certain solutions, certain care to other people. Now, in so doing, what happens is at a certain point, people feel fatigued, drained out, so much that they do not want to continue doing this, giving compassion, having compassion, relating to other people with compassion, or giving love, care, and support to other people. Why does that happen? Now, I'm taking in a Buddhist perspective on this and offer a contemplation to all of us to think about. Now, when we think of everything, all phenomenon, including ourselves, let's say I am giving. I am giving. I am giving what? So this me, I itself is impermanent. It's not truly existing. It's not there all the time, and it's constantly changing. So there is no I, in fact. And the object that's being given, whether it's like a empathetic care, where it's mostly emotional, psychological, or it's some material object that's provided. In both the cases, both of these are also impermanent. They have a certain value in the moment and then they dissolve. They don't truly exist. So they're also impermanent. And this person who's receiving it is also, by virtue of the same fact, is impermanent. So when we accept the reality that what we give, there's a certain humility to it. To think what we give is not really truly existent. We are not really truly existent, and this person whom we are giving to is not truly existent. Now, this humility will do a lot of things to us. One, it'll keep us grounded. And when one is grounded, when one is not really going above, like one is not putting oneself above the other. So what happens to a lot of givers with the giving need is that one would stand on a pedestal, look at this other person with pity, and then give. And then wait for the reciprocity in terms of praise. Again, I'm using a Buddhist formulation of the worldly concerns. There's this subtle ego at play when one relates to other person with pity and sympathy. It's like giving something, and there is this subtle mind that's active to receive a certain kind of validation. And when one does not receive the validation, one feels drained out and fatigued. And one receives it, when one receives the validation, then this would result in this person feeling euphoric, not content, happy, not really truly happy, because true happiness is content, it's grounded, but euphoric. So both of these cases are extremes, and therefore, when one goes through a constant cycle of feeling euphoric and feeling not validated at all, what happens to the mind is confused. There is separation. There is no integration. There is no grounding, and so therefore one feels compassion fatigue. Now the solution, what I feel is when we give out of equality, when we give feeling, thinking that this giving is a spontaneous space that is happening between me and these other people, this other person, and this spontaneity is what matters. And this spontaneity, when we respect that space, becomes a space that's naturally grounded. And in that natural grounding, there is no fatigue. Thank you.